This is Info Live TV, Headline News, July 11th. I'm Daniel Ben-Nun. Defense Minister Ehud Barak will head to the U.S. on Monday for talks at the Pentagon, days after Mossad Chief Meir Dagan was in Washington for meetings with key intelligence officials. Sources say Israel is urgently trying to convince the U.S. that Iran is closer than Washington believes to passing the nuclear threshold. The visit comes just a day after Iran held a series of military maneuvers meant to show the world that it can defend itself against any attack by the U.S. or Israel. Following a week of almost daily Palestinian violations of the Israeli-Hamas ceasefire, senior defense officials said on Thursday that the truce could be in its final stages, and that the IDF was preparing for possible incursion into the Gaza Strip. The defense officials were quoted shortly after two Qassam rockets struck the western Negev on Thursday afternoon. Both rockets hit in open areas, causing no casualties or damage. The prisoner exchange between Israel and Hizbullah is set to take place on Wednesday or Thursday at the Rosh HaNikra Israel-Lebanon border crossing. In the first part of the deal, Hezbollah will exchange a report on the fate of Israeli navigator Ron Arad in return for an Israeli report on an Iranian journalist and 3 Iranian diplomats who were arrested in the First Lebanon War. Next week, Israel will issue an official announcement on the plans to release Samir Kuntar and 4 Hezbollah militants. Israeli diplomatic officials warned on Thursday against a new initiative that calls on Jerusalem to hand over the Mount Dov Shaba Farms area to the United Nations. Mount Dov was conquered by Israel from Syria during the Six-Day War. Israel says the land belongs to Syria, while Hezbollah claims it belongs to Lebanon. The new initiative calls on Israel to relinquish the land to the UN, which would serve as a caretaker until the dispute over the identity of its true owner is solved. The French-Algerian singer Faudel, also known as the Prince of Rye Music, was delayed at the Allenby Bridge crossing on Wednesday as he was en route to the Arab Music Festival in Jordan. The singer's manager blamed the Israeli authorities for his late arrival, but the coordinator of government affairs in the territory said the singer's manager failed to properly inform and coordinate the singer's arrival at the crossing. The singer was therefore forced to undergo normal border examination procedures. Amid sweltering temperatures and stifling humidity levels, Israelis are expected to purchase 180,000 new air conditioning units this summer, a 45% jump over last year's numbers. The average household in Israel now has 2 air conditioners, up from 1.8 in 2006, when manufacturers sold 120,000 new machines, according to the association.
That's all for Info Live TV, Israel's only internet television network that broadcasts in 4 languages from Jerusalem to the world.